Hello. So today we are playing Graveyard Keeper on Xbox One, and I'm going to be starting a new Let's Play series for Graveyard Keeper. So we are going to be starting a brand new game, and this is episode 1. So I hope you're playing out. This is on Xbox One, and I have another gameplay that I'm on, and I'm almost at a 300 rating graveyard and a 35 rating church. So hopefully I can take some of my knowledge from my other playthrough and put it to good use on this one. So let's start afresh. Get my bot up here. I forgot it wasn't on. Sorry, it's on now. I keep forgetting I moved my camera. In the old place, I had the camera on the other side because my tower was on the other side, and I switched it here. And so I'm used to my camera being over here, so I feel like I'm talking to this monitor all the time, but no one's there anymore. You guys are over here. So, gonna have to get used to that. Even in everyday routine, there's a place for loving and feeling loved, especially when you know that someone misses you. It's like a wife. Uh-oh, that didn't sound good at all. What happened? Where is everything? Calm down. You're merely turned a page in your life. Calm down, dude. A whole new chapter awaits you ahead. But I need to go home. Can I go home? There's always a way to get home. Let me see. Your new home is a graveyard. Does that mean I'm dead? It means you're a graveyard keeper now. Like how you just put into a task in your afterlife, like no choice. But I need to go home to my love. Then you need to be a good graveyard keeper. You should dig up Jerry. He'll help you sort everything out. Yeah, good idea. Go dig up a dead guy. Quality. Who? What a strange vision. What is this nightmare? Okay, let's find Jerry. Alright, so we're in our new place. Brand new. Nothing happening here, so on we go, right? The yard is a mess. We got all this rubbish to repair. But first things first, let's dig up Jerry. Holy sard, I'm the skull! Are you Jerry? Why would you think I'm Jerry? A man with a red eye told me that I need to dig up Jerry. A red eye? I remember. Oh, Sard, that's right. I'm Jerry. How did you find me? The man told me you'd answer all of my questions. Good, good, but first let me ask you, who are you and where the Sard are we? I must be dreaming and none of this can be real. You're the new graveyard keeper. What else do I remember? Let me think. Just follow the bouncing skull. I remember that sound. Let's go check it out. Everything is so strange. None of this makes sense. You know, I think it'll be better if I wait for you here. I definitely remember that bell and a donkey. The text sometimes goes too fast. I can't read it in time. Something is very wrong with that animal. He could be dangerous. Screenshot bouncing Jerry. Because why not? Alright, he wants to wait there. We're gonna proceed down to this donkey. Got a fresh corpse from the town, and the donkey talks. Wow, a talking donkey! You can understand me? Let's talk, hee-haw! I'm cheap labor. This cart isn't mine, so I have to work for the capitalist bastard who owns it. And I only earn 5 carrots a day. This situation is deeply humiliating. You know where I'm coming from, right, comrade? That bastard pretends that he doesn't understand anything I'm saying. Anyway, I need to go back to the town. You get rid of this one, and I'll bring you a new one. What a strange land this is. He's taking the corpse with him. Okay, Jerry's coming down. Hey, what are you staring at? Grab that juicy corpse while it's still fresh. What for? I feel like we should take it to the morgue. I don't remember why exactly. But I'm pretty sure it'll be fun and might be profitable. Oh, I am going to puke. Let's do it. Use A to pick up and drop large items. So let's bring the corpse into the morgue. Sard, I feel like this place. I like this place. Feels like home. Put the body on the autopsy table. Then, what's next? Oh yes, slice some flesh from the corpse. That should be good for starters. What? No way. This is not right. Sure, it's not right. How could I forget? Maybe because I'm a talking skull with amnesia. Is it right that you don't know where you are? Is it right that I'm a skull? Nothing is right here. So shut the Sard up and do what I tell you. You promise you'll tell me how to get home? You just need to trade the meat in the village tavern for a beer. Talking skulls never lie. And then bring the beer to me. Oh my goodness. I'm working to sell human flesh to the local tavern where the cannibals clearly live. You've unlocked a new technology and got blueprint for a preparation place, blueprint for a pallet, and how to extract flesh. Yummy. Alright, so autopsy. Flesh. So that's the only thing we can do so far. So we'll take this flesh. You've unlocked a new technology and got create burger, create sandwich, create baked meat. That's disgusting. You'll get used to it. So what should I do with the corpse? I don't know. Let's bury it. Take the corpse. I'll wait for you in the graveyard. Alright, so this corpse sucks. It's got one red skull. Not good. I don't know if I want to bury it because I'm just going to end up unburying it later, but I guess we gotta go through the tutorial. First things first. Alright, there's Jerry. Let's bury it. This graveyard is a wreck. Use the blueprint desk at the graveyard. Mark a site for the grave, then dig it with your shovel. Carefully put the body, or what remains of it, in the grave. Bury, decorate. Warning, do not use goat skulls and upside down stars for decoration. Duly noted. Oh man. Okay, so we need to get a plot. Old graveyard, minus 28 quality. It's not in the best of shape. Let's put it right down here by the gate. So we'll dig this. We gotta throw the body on the ground while we dig. No big deal. It's just rotting while we wait. Cover up the grave. Grave digging 101. Nicely done. This burial certificate. I remember money. Alcohol. Alcohol. I sure used to like it. A lot. Oh, Sard, here comes the bishop. He's your boss. Uh-oh, Jerry's been caught. Uh-oh, I know. Ask him about this burial certificate. He should know something. I'd better leave now. I'll be in the morgue, waiting for my beer. Dear me, why am I so tired? Why? Why do I have to come here every week? Beats me, guy. I don't know these things. Did the stream freeze? Or is it just on my laptop? Looks like it's just on my laptop. Okay. There is no way I'm promoting you to cleric until you fix it. I missed that whole thing. But I think I got the gist. Current location name. Location. Important location information, the graveyard quality, the church appeal, etc. Repair graves to increase the graveyard's overall quality. You'll probably need special resources to do that. You've unlocked a new technology and got create wooden marker. As soon as your graveyard quality is at least 5, I'll be pleased to promote you. You look like a spiritual leader, and I'm a good judge of character, haha. I'm good at everything, that's why I was chosen to represent his will. Your predecessor used to keep his stuff in a trunk somewhere here. You should check it out. I'll come by again next week. In fact, I come here every Sunday. Maybe I'm not dreaming. Did I eat something? Oh, he's waiting. What should I say? Why is it you come here? It's part of my duty, the unpleasant part. It's kind of an old tradition. I don't know much about all the traditions and rituals. I'm just here to represent his might and glory. I have one tiny question. What is this burial certificate? As soon as a body has been laid to rest, you can trade its burial certificate for money at the village tavern. Oh yeah, money, money, money. I'm not the keeper, I was going home from work. I need to go home. There's a talking skull. He forced me to butcher a corpse. A fine joke. I'm a humorist myself. Here's one. Who is BB? Who? I am. He's so not funny. Blessed and beautiful. Let's just laugh with him. How can I fix the graveyard? Just repair all the graves. It wouldn't take me even an hour, but it's your job. Okay, we already saw that. Alright, so it looks like we've got everything. If you run out of repair kits while fixing the graveyard, you can always craft new ones. To craft new items, you'll need to unlock the relevant technology. This costs tech points. Press that button to open the technology tree. Red points represent your handcrafting skills and your ability to work with materials. Green points represent your knowledge about the nature of things and nature itself. And blue points represent your spiritual knowledge of the immaterial world. You earn points simply by doing anything. Also, you can get points by studying new items at a special table. You've unlocked a new technology and got Blueprint Stone Stockpile, Gathering Stone Rock. You can collect a small piece of stone from a small rock, or get a huge piece from a big one. You've unlocked a new technology and got Blueprint Timber Stockpile, Gathering Small Tree Felling. Chop down a small tree to get 1 log. Gathering Stick. You can collect sticks from dry bushes. Okay, this is our tech tree, which I'm pretty sure there's nothing to unlock here because we don't have any points yet. So I don't know why they pushed us into that menu. Okay. So let's check out the trunk here. And we got a wood repair kit, stone repair kit, 4 of each of those. A rusty axe, a rusty pickaxe, and a rusty hammer, which we will take all of these. And it should auto-equip them all. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of all the rubbish here. First things first. Because it's just -1 for every one of these. We don't want them. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Butterfly. I appreciate it. I'll check that out. If I could get it to... I can't copy and paste that URL from the Whisper for some reason. Oh, there we go. It's being stubborn. Thanks, I'll definitely check that out. Appreciate it. Okay, digging up all the sticks. Alright, we can't do much about the graves, really. I guess we could repair some of them, but I don't know if it's really worth repairing the graves in the early bit because you're going to end up probably excavating them anyway, or exhuming them. What's proper for a grave, exhume or excavate? I don't know. Is there anything over here to worry about right now? No. Okay. So, let's see. I could fix this stuff. I guess I might as well since I have the items. So let's fix that. Now we're a positive. Probably fix this one for a positive. Fix. So pretty much what the thing's happening here is you see the skulls that are in the middle column that are vertically stacked. So any red skulls count as negative points, and you don't want red skulls on bodies that you bury in the graveyard. I try to get no bodies with red. And there's a couple ways to do that, to get your bodies to have no red skulls, which I'll talk about when we get to that later. But you want white skulls. White skulls are positive points, and then you want to get enough decorations on the grave to balance out the white skulls. So like here, it would take me 5 green points to get a positive, or to get +3 rating on this grave. But since I have 2 red skulls, it starts at -2. So if I put only 2 green points down, I'll go to 0. And so you kind of just want to match up. The second column would be where your green markers are. So if I fix this, I'll show you what it does. So you can see now in the second column, the vertical column in the middle, that there's 2 of the green little icons in the red area. And so that means I've got it up 2 points from this cross. And so now I got to get the other 3 up. So if I fix this, which is the fence, now you can see I got another point, so now I have 1 positive point. But you want to try to plan these out so you can put on things that equal enough to match your skull count, and then you can have higher points. So that's what I'm trying to do overall. Fix gravestone. So I'm just fixing the ones I can, because I don't have enough to repair everything, but it's enough to at least repair a few things. So I'm out of wooden repair kits already. I can fix the grave fence. I don't have wooden ones. So how about this guy? Let's fix this one. Then we should get some positive on this one too. Okay, there we go. So now we're down to -8 in the graveyard, which is better. And the rest we're not going to worry about right now because we're probably going to pull up those bodies anyway. My energy bar is about empty. Oh, I hate the fog. You can't see anything. So we're going to head to town. To town we go! So we can go sell this burial certificate. I'm really wondering when Lazy Bear Games, the developer, is gonna fix their frame rate issues. When you're walking through town, it's like really chunky. And there's a lot of lag issues in the game too. And I don't know if they're planning on optimizing or doing a hotfix or anything like that, but it sure would be awesome. You really notice it here on the wheat field. It gets so bad sometimes you're just like chunk, 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 and you can kind of see like a flicker, you know, from the frame rate. Hopefully they'll fix it. That's like my only complaint with this game so far. Other than that, it's super awesome. And for 20 bucks, oh my goodness, what a value. Welcome to the Dead Horse Tavern. I'm Horadric. How can I help you? I came from the graveyard. I woke up here today and things have been crazy since then. Oh, sorry. How could I not have recognized you? Good. This is good. What? Things are looking bright for our small village. When are you planning on opening the church? I need to fix the graveyard first. Sure, it's been a while since anybody took care of it. So let's get down to business, shall we? How can I help you? About this burial certificate. The bishop told me that you would buy my burial certificates. Yes, he's right. As the head of the village, according to the ancient contract, I have to trade it for money. Of course, only if I have any money. What do you mean? The village is going through hard times. We're short on money. But as soon as you open the church, pilgrims will bring lots of shiny coins to the village. It's all dependent on me. Awesome. Hey, Lycan, what's going on? Do you know how I can get back home? Can you tell me where I am? Because I really need to get home. My darling will be so worried. You're at the Dead Horse. Okay. It looks medieval? Maybe I traveled through time? And what year is it now? Year? What do you mean? The time it takes for the Earth to make one revolution around the sun? Oh, you've been listening to the astrologer's nonsense. Everybody knows that the Earth is flat. But I get you. It's 2:04 after the ancient contract. And what is the name of our beloved kingdom? The kingdom. And it is definitely not beloved here in the village. Do you have any other questions? I'd like to trade you some fresh meat. Meat is a delicacy in our village. I'd be glad to buy it. I just need to see the royal meat stamp on it. Well, I don't have one. Many years ago, there was an accident with an inappropriate meat. Ever since, all meat must be approved by royal authority. And I don't need any trouble with the town. Does your meat have a stamp? Actually, no. I don't even want to know where you can get unauthorized meat. But wow, it looks really good. Human flesh. But without a stamp, my hands are tied. Where can I get this stamp? Oh, you can send a form to the royal court through the mailbox near your church, but it'll cost you a bundle. But there's another way. I'll tell you just because we're neighbors. Come closer. There's this guy called Snake. I think he has a fake royal stamp. But to be honest, I haven't seen him for a while. You can ask Mrs. Charm. She comes here every circle with a line below it. I bet she can help you to find Snake. Thanks. What can I trade with him? Oh, Keeper, could you kindly take this letter to your local blacksmith, Creswold? Maybe. Sure, where can I find him? The southeastern corner of the village. Okay, hang on guys, I'll be right back. Okay. Selling the burial certificate, so it looks like it's worth 1 silver and 50 copper. So we're gonna go ahead and finish that offer. So I now have 1 silver and 50 whopping copper. Looks like I need to get a beer for Jerry, right? So let's get a cheap beer. Can I get him a cheap beer? Let's check the quest log first. Jerry. It's weird, there's not like a real quest log, it's more like a NPCs with their items that they want, and it tells you if they have a specific day they're there. Like the bishop has a little icon over his head. That's what day they're there. So he's there on what I call Sunday because it kind of looks like a sun. And most of them don't really have a name, so we just roll with that. Holy... Wow. Okay, get a beer from the tavern. So it doesn't say what kind, so we're gonna just buy the cheapest beer we can get. trade. Okay, so we're gonna get this beer, and it's only 30 copper, which is so expensive right now for me. Finish the offer. We got our beer for Jerry. Now let's head down to the blacksmith. Oh, nope. Cutscene. Wa-da-la-da-boo-da-dee-ba-boo-ba-da. You wanna be loved by me. Shaluba-dooba-wah-wah-wah. Thank you very much. Hi. What do you want? I'm a graveyard keeper and I want to ask you some questions. I see. You know how many times a day I hear that same mumbling? I have no time for you, little man. Come back when you have more faith in yourself. Wow. But, ciao! Hail, friend. Can I have a moment? We just got the cold shoulder from Mrs. Charm. She's like, nope. What did Mrs. Charm tell you? Literally to go away. Always so classy. She would never talk to just anyone. I'm not just anyone. I'm the local graveyard keeper. Soon to be prior of the local church. How primitive. I'm a well-known poet in certain small circles. My name is Wagner. One day I'll read my poem to her, and then we'll... But first, I need to write it, and I'm catastrophically out of paper and ink. Maybe you can get me some. You've unlocked a new technology and got perk journalist. You notice the little things about people, put these things together, and you have a story. Sometimes you can get stories from dialogues. Ask where to find paper and ink. You may have some of it in your church, or you could make it. I'm just not used to manual labor, but a skillful man such as you surely can do it easily. Also, you can get some from the old astrologer. He used to go to the lighthouse every moon. He was my supplier before we had this ridiculous fight. Ask about the old astrologer. He's old and mad, whereas I've been studying for almost 3 years at the town university. Can you believe he turned out to be an idiot? He told me that the earth is round. What nonsense. Yep, it's flat as a pan, or actually it is round. But let's just agree with this guy. This astrologer must be the smartest man around. Maybe he'll be able to help me get back home. Cats. Ask about the lighthouse. It's on a cliff to the east of the village. It hasn't seen active use for a while. Bless the dead horse for staying open. One day I'll write a poem about this place, maybe even a couple lines about you. Alright. Thanks, Wagner, for the tips. Alright, it's still foggy out. What's my luck? Okay, we're gonna head down to the blacksmith. Deliver his letter. There he is, patiently waiting. Hey, what are you staring at? Nothing, just looking around. Think I'm the keeper of the local graveyard? May I ask who you are? Unfortunately, I'm the local blacksmith. My name is Griswold. Give him a letter. I have a letter for you from Horadric. A letter? Of course. 1 minute away and he can't be bothered to come himself. I guess old habits never die. Thank you. Sorry for my nagging. It seems it's my new habit. Slimes again? Horadric has asked me to get rid of them. I don't have the time for these pesky little green bastards, but maybe you can help. Take this rusty sword, and an energy potion. The sword is broken, but you can repair it with the whetstone on the grinder right behind me. You can keep the whetstone. Maybe you'll need it to repair your shovels sometime. If you manage to kill them, bring me their remains, and I'll spare you some materials. They should be right up the other side of my house, near the puddles. Different actions in the game spend your energy. Also electric bolt icon. Crafting, gathering, and fighting take energy. Fighting has been known to take health as well. Press X to attack. You can always refill your health and energy with food and potions. Press that button to open inventory. Sleeping will also restore your health and energy, which you will do a lot of sleeping. Okay, we're gonna leave and go repair the sword. This broken, rusty sword with our whetstone. Hopefully I have enough energy to actually repair it. Nope. So let's get that energy potion he gave us. Use one of those. Alright. Let's go take care of the slimes. Slimy. So just two? Looks like it's just two. That's not so bad. Oops. Like stuck on a bush. Thank you for the host, Athlon. How's it going today? I've defeated the slimes. Oh, and I got 5 simple iron parts and a story. Good job. Take this whetstone. Just sharpen your broken tools and they'll be as good as new. Hi at work. Sorry I can't stay. Oh, that's okay, Athlon. I appreciate you dropping the host. Thanks for that. Enjoy your day at work. You've unlocked a new technology and got green jelly and red jelly. Jelly. Ask him where to find metal ore. 10 of his happy points? Is that what that means? You know what? I like to work with metal myself. Where can I find some ore? You can find metal ore in swamp soil. There's a huge swamp to the west, across the river. I used to collect ore there before the bridge collapsed. You've unlocked a new technology and got Blueprint Furnace, create iron ingot, a raw piece of iron forged in the shape of an ingot, and gathering swamp iron. Ore can be collected from small deposits on boggy soil. Alright, what's he have? Do we want to sell or buy or do any of these things? I don't think so. Okay. Not right now. We're already broke. Okay, let's check our log. Let's go give Jerry his beer. And it doesn't look like... Oh, we got a while till the moon, so we're not really worried about checking that guy. The astrologer. So let's just head back. Is this open right now? Closed from their side. It's not. Okay. There's a shortcut down there. I couldn't remember when you unlock it. Witch Hill. Very guarded. Alright, here we are. Psst, come here. Where have you been? I was at the village. This place is so weird, but it feels so real. And everybody's okay with me just appearing out of nowhere. Sard, you're stealing my thoughts. Stealing. I remember there's a cellar in your cottage. Some provisions might be stored there. Gathering. You've unlocked a new technology and got gathering edible mushroom. Can be gathered at groves and forests. Can be cooked at home. Gathering berry, which can be collected from bushes, has a sweet and sour taste. Gathering apple can be gathered from wild apple trees. Wheat, exactly. I remember baking bread out of it, and pies. Mmm, sweet berry pies. You've unlocked a new technology and got create dough, create pastry dough, create bread. Toast, onion toast. Oh, that's good with beer. Sard, you know what? I need a beer. This is beginning to feel like a one-sided relationship. Bring me beer and I'll tell you a lot of important stuff, like how you can get home. Questions? Ask about this small road. Yes, can you tell? It was rhetorical. Do I look like a magic head with answers? Well, technically, yes. Sard, you smartass. I'll be waiting for that beer at my place. No beer, no answers. Okay, so let's go give him his beer, because he's clearly getting grouchy pants about it. In the morgue. Hey, where's my beer? Give him a beer. 20 happiness points. Ah, what a disappointment. I think I need something stronger. Alright, you seem like a decent guy, so here's some advice. Stop running around bragging that you're from another world. I don't remember too clearly, but it was for doing something similar that I lost my body. So if you want to keep yours, just stop. Maybe he's right. I should be more careful. So what was your question? I have some questions. How can I get home? Easy. I'm sure you could use the portal on Witch Hill. So I just need to go through it, or what? Do I need to turn it on first? I obviously don't have a brain inside here, so I'm not sure where this knowledge is coming from. I've told you everything I can remember. Maybe some books from the library could help you. Wow, the church has a library in its cellar. Or maybe the young astrologer knows. He's a smart boy. How can I get to the library? Obviously through the church, and I think your wine cellar might be connected to the church cellar. Oh, even the morgue is connected. There's a network of tunnels down here. Net. I used to like fishing. I remember fishing. Once I caught a fish this... Sorry, I've got no hands to show how big it was. But believe me, it was huge. I hate fish tails. And once, you know what? I need to go. Sure, it's nice to have legs. Don't forget to bring me some wine. Ask about the astrologer. Oh, he's so smart and very cheerful. Though I don't know him personally. I think... But his wine was the best, and he was a big friend of the lighthouse keeper. They used to hang out at the lighthouse every moon. Where is the lighthouse? Somewhere near. Let's see. Sardit? I don't remember. All these questions are so frustrating. You're not a very good friend, you know. Alright, let's leave Jerry be. Okay, so let's see if we can clean up some more stuff around our farm. So we can get ready for actually getting to craft some things here. Get rid of some of these sticks. Sticks. You always get sticks from these little ruined areas, and they don't grow back on your farm anyway, that I've noticed. I don't know if they grow back elsewhere, but I haven't noticed them come back here. Alright, so we'll get all these cleaned up. Gotta get rid of all the sticks. Get rid of this too. Big giant rock in the middle of my yard. I think not. Okay. I also have a garden down here. The garden, property in forfeiture. For commercial use, contact the tavern owner, Horadric. Alright, well I guess we have to talk to him to get the garden back up. Alright. Place for wood logs. Place for stones. Use a blueprint desk to access the blueprint interface and start building or removing an object in the area. Some objects will be built immediately. Some of them will need a little extra work with your hammer. This will spend time and energy. Alright, can I build anything right now? Like, I think I need stuff. Timber stockpile. So we already have a timber stockpile. Increase yard space. We're way off from that. Stone stockpile, we already have one. So the only things we don't have is the furnace, because we already have a trunk by default. So let's put stuff in here. We can put anything we want to store in here, and it'll, if we're in the yard space, it'll automatically pull from it, which is pretty nice. So you don't have to carry the stuff around. Okay, what do I need? I need stones and flitches. And I already have the simple iron parts. Okay, that's not so difficult. So let's go chop a tree. Oh, I can't do that yet? I can chop the little trees, but not the big trees. Alright, Alright, I get one log right now. One log. Yay! This one's a little bigger. Oh, I'm out of energy. I'm out of potions, so I guess we gotta go to sleep. We'll skip today. Oh yeah, there's our basement. What's that sound? Ooh, a shady character. Damn gate! I'll come here every night if I have to, but I'll get through eventually. He's determined. Looks like I can remove this blockage and fortify the arch. Clear the path. 10 wedges, 2 planks, and 4 iron parts. That might be a while, because I don't think we can build those things yet. We don't have any energy to get rid of all this rubbish in my basement yet, but let's grab this recipe, and we'll use it to create baked mushrooms and baked apple. And I don't think there's anything to build down here. Yeah, we already have a trunk, so nothing to do there. Let's get some energy by sleeping. Oh wow. So, I never noticed this chest right here. I noticed this one, but I never noticed the one in the kitchen. Either one of the chests in your kitchen though, in the kitchen or the bedroom, they pull from those if you're trying to cook anything, so you don't have to have both or all the items on you to make stuff. You can have them in those chests. Apparently there's 2. Double the space, which is great, because on my other game I don't have enough room. I'm so refreshed. This is not good. Not good at all. Who do you think you are? I don't know why that needed to be a song. I'm a new graveyard keeper. Hooray! A kipper! Wow, I've been here for... how long? I'm Yorick. I'm so lonely. Poor, poor me. It's too bad you're here. Wait, no, on the contrary, I'm very glad to see you. But we do have a rather unpleasant fellow buried here. We'd really like to have a new neighbor instead. That sound like something you can help us with? I'm not exactly sure why I'm here, actually. Jerry only told me about burying bodies. You're Yorick, and he's Jerry. Funny. I don't get that joke. Ah, the half-dead skull. That jealous bastard. He can only dream of what a peaceful rest we're having. Who am I kidding? It's terrible here. Especially that guy down in the lower right corner grave. He's so mean. Could you just get rid of him? Just dig him up and throw him in the river. I can even give you this license that I stole back when I was alive. What license? You're such a dummy. To dig up a corpse, you need a license. The old keeper used to buy them through the mailbox near the church. Alright, so now I can dig up a body. Glorious. We're gonna put this flesh in here, because it's kitchen related. I don't know if I can make anything yet, because I don't have any, like, fuel. But, you know. Hey, Black Sheep, what's going on today? Alright, so you need to chop some more trees. Actually, you should probably go dig up that body first, to please Yorick. He does not like the guy in the bottom right grave, so we'll get rid of him. He doesn't have a headstone or anything anyway. This guy. Exhume. Using our exhumation permission. Are you sure you want to exhume the body? I am. So we're going to dig him up. And then we're going to go chuck him in the river, because that's how we roll. This is a great way to dispose of bodies without any repercussions that I've noticed yet in my other game, so... Oh boy! You only get caught the one time. What do you think you're doing here? A ghost asked me to get rid of this body. So what? Now you're just going to do everything he asks? It's not like he can do anything to you. He's disembodied. Whereas I can bite you to death while you're sleeping. Of course, I never do anything like that because we're friends. But you get my point, right? Anyway, if you ask me, the best way to get rid of a body is to burn it. Just taking a break from model building? Oh, that's cool. What are you building? What you working on right now? Like miniature models or bigger ones? Do you know where that river leads? The river? Somewhere down to the town, I think? How can I burn a body? You know what? You're one of those guys who looks a lot smarter than they actually are. Hi, Stargazer! That's what I'm talking about. You need fire and some wood. It's a bit tricky to make the whole thing burn to ash. Where can I burn it? You need a nice quiet place, like the place I use for my meditation. Across the road from the mortuary entrance, near the cliff. Right next to the morgue, that's a place to meditate. Sure. You do miniatures, like airplanes, tanks, sci-fi. That's really cool. So what project are you working on right now? Anything that we might know of, or? I built a miniature model once before. I did a car. It wasn't anything fancy. I did it when I was young, but it was like one of those tiny little pieces. You get all the plastic parts and you have to paint them and glue them all together and that sort of thing. And it was pretty fun. It ended up working when it was done, you know, so you could like move the car around. But it was mostly just like one of those things you put on a shelf to look at this cool miniature car I built. But it was built after, or modeled after a real car. Maybe you remember me as Cube Loop. I was on some of your Stardew live streams. Glad to catch you stream again. Well, I'm glad to see you back here, Stargazer. Yeah, I'm no longer exclusive to Mixer. I was streaming exclusively to Mixer all this year, and I just started returning to multi-streaming about 2 weeks ago. And I haven't done a whole lot of streams here lately. My grandfather passed away, so I've been taking some time off. But hoping to get back into my streaming again here, and I got lots of cool stuff playing, so hopefully I'll see you regularly. A World War II German King Tiger tank. That sounds pretty cool. That's probably gonna be pretty neat when you're finished. I don't remember the kind of car I built. It was I want to say it was like a PT Cruiser or something. It was when they first came out. I think I was like 10. I don't remember. But it was pretty fun to make. It was the only model and the first model I ever made. They were fun to make, but I didn't really end up getting into it, you know? But it was pretty cool. Alright, we gotta dig up the stumps. Put the big logs. We're gonna use my little technique here. I like to put all the logs in a row, and then you can push them together, and then you can move like 10 logs at once. Well, the time is tough to catch. It's actually 1 AM where I am, but I'll be sure to stop by. Oh, it's late, yeah. I normally don't stream this late. I used to be on a schedule, but I'm not on a schedule right now. So I just kind of stream whenever I have time during the day. And today it just happened to be a little later because I was out doing stuff all morning. So just be sure to turn on notifications, hit that little bell up next to the subscribe button, and you'll be notified every time I go live so you can catch me. And you'll see when new content comes out when I upload new videos. Hey Trash, what's going on? Alright, get more of these stumps. Just trying to get as much wood as I can because I know I'm gonna need it. Another log. Everybody likes a log. Log, log, log. Anybody know that song? I think it was Ren and Stimpy. Alright, so this is the only way to move stuff. If you can't do it like this, one at a time is like painful, in my opinion, so I just move them all. Alright, I think that's all I can store, but yeah. Alright, so we'll just leave that over there for now. Okay, how do I make the stuff I need without stuff? I don't have any crafting tables or anything. This game looks interesting with its humor and things. Yeah, it's really like a creepy Stardew Valley is probably the best way to describe it. It's very Stardew Valley-esque, and if you liked Stardew, you'd probably enjoy this. Oh, bats. Okay, I forgot it's nighttime and there's monsters afoot in the evenings. Well, I kind of need up there, man. Maybe I'll just get stone from down here. A weird concept, though? Yeah, it is a weird concept. Yeah, you just randomly get hit by a bus or something and wake up here and you're like supposed to be a graveyard keeper. Totally makes sense, right? And you're selling flesh from human bodies to the local tavern, who seems to be okay with eating it as a, quote, delicacy. I don't know what that's about, but ooh, don't go there for dinner. Yeah, it's certainly got a charm to it though. Like, I think that's why I gave it a go, is because of Stardew Valley, like how much I liked it. It kind of had a similar look and vibe and game mechanics, in that you're harvesting materials and gathering and building stuff, and you have a farm. It's not so prominent in this, like you're not, you know, like at Stardew it was all about the farm. This one's more about the grave and the church, but you also have a lot of farming to do, and eventually you'll need to do more farming, and I won't go into details why, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it's pretty cool. I'm pretty pleased with it. It's pretty exciting. For 20 bucks too, like what a killer deal. I have almost 300 hours on Stardew and I play it casually and this game looks cool. Yeah, so if you liked it, I would recommend it. You'd probably enjoy it. I certainly have been. I've put, I don't know how much time into this, but this is my second playthrough. My first one I'm still working on, but I'm working on it off stream because I'm doing tutorials for you guys that I'll be putting on YouTube soon. Good. It's much nicer without him at the graveyard. So he's referring to the guy we just dug up through the river. I'm still so sad though. I'm so lonely. I was bad when I was alive. I should have been a better person. What do you mean? We're dead, but we still deserve some respect. Oh, fine, I'll tell you. Each corpse is a soul's vessel. It bears the mark of his life. Sins are red skulls, and good deeds are white skulls. Even the best decorations, green, can't make a graveyard a peaceful place when it is full of red shit. Ooh, tutorials, yes. There will be tutorials for this game coming soon. I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about. I'll actually be editing a bunch of them tomorrow, so I'm hoping to start getting them up soon. Like, tomorrow. That's my plan. I'm sure you don't. Haha, you better take good care of the graveyard. I'll be watching you. I can't do anything. I'm so sad. Boo! Tutorial graves. My tutorials will be better than this. All human remains have their own unique spiritual attributes. A corpse gets its red, white skulls from its body parts. You can change a corpse's red and white skulls by removing organs and embalming. The main way to increase your graveyard's beauty points is to decorate graves with objects that have more greenery. Each line that has both skull and green counts as 1 point. Lines that have red never count, but you need to fill them with green to reach white lines. What a strange thing. Okay. Alright, we got our logs. Can I get some technology, please? simple gravestones, transplanting, beekeeping. I'm just going through this really quick because wooden anvil, okay, this is what we want to buy. So blueprint wooden anvil, create nails, create simple iron parts. So we definitely want to buy that because that gets us the anvil. And then sawing, we want that too. Blueprint for a sawhorse, create flitch, which is what we need to make right now. And create wood billets. Yes. We should probably get like all these things. I need it all. Let's get stone cutter. I'm trying to get the crafting tables first. So we'll get the stone working item, which gives us stone cutter, create a piece of stone, create a stone repair kit. And then I think we're probably out of points. Unless something else. Oh, we can still get this stuff. Do I care about that stuff? Blueprint, place for the berry bush, place for the apple tree. That's really not important right now, and neither is beekeeping, so we're going to save our points for later. Because that is later stuff. Alright, so what do I need now? To create the sawhorse, I need 10 sticks, so we can do that. So let's get our sawhorse out here. I think I'm going to just stick it up here. Seems like a fine place. Alright. So that's the only thing we can make right now, so let's fix that. Going to sleep, have fun with the game. Alright, have a good night, Stargazer. Thanks for coming by. Nice to see you again. Alright. So now we can make wood billets, flitch, and wooden markers using flitches and nails. So we do need flitch. I can't remember how many, so let's check here real quick. What was I trying to make? The furnace. So I need 4 flitch. Crafting. Alright, and that gave us 6. Perfect. Let's go back. Now we'll make the furnace. And it's kind of big. It's like a big bulky. Big and bulky. I could put it up top. It kind of fits perfect up here. This is where I have it in my other game, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll stick it here. Boom. Okay. What is the other things we can make? We can make a wooden anvil, so we need iron parts, which we don't have anymore if we'd have to buy them from the blacksmith right now because we can't make them yet. And a wood billet. 2 wood billets. So let's make 2 wood billets. Oh, we got a body. Hang on. Anytime you hear the bells, body time. Autopsy. We're gonna take the flesh. Just cuz. And then we're gonna dump him in the river because he's only got 1 white skull, 1 good skull, and 1 bad one, so we don't want this body. He'll just negatively impact our graveyard. And he's only worth 1 point positively anyway, so he's not a good body. Oops. Let's chuck him in the water. We're such bad gravekeepers. So you want to take care of bodies as soon as they arrive because they start losing their freshness immediately. Alright, so let's build our furnace here. Looks like it's nighttime, so I'm not going to be able to talk to the blacksmith right now. But now we can make fuel to power the furnace here and the kitchen furnace. So I think I'm not going to power that one, but I do want to power the kitchen furnace so that when I get some food stuff, I can actually make some food. Oh, and it's outside of my chest. I was like, I just said I had sticks. So we'll take 10 of the sticks. 10. And we can power the furnace in here. So you can see up in the top right, the flame with the 20 next to it. Each thing costs flame power to cook, so you can see on the right of each item it has the time and how much it costs to make. So you know, depending on how many you want to make, that number goes up. Baked meat. Ew. I think we actually will make some raw sliced meat though, so we can have some extra energy. So we'll slice our meat, and then we will bake it. We'll bake both of them. And that'll just take a little while, so we'll just leave it going. Come back later. Okay, so I'm gonna need 1 iron part and 2 flitches, or billets. So 1 log will give me 3. There we go. And we'll just throw those in here, along with our flitch. Alright, and we're going to, I guess we could head to town, because it'll probably be daytime by the time we get there. And then we can talk to the tavern owner and see if, he'll let us use the farm. And we will also talk to the blacksmith and buy the 1 iron part we need, so we can build our other crafting table. Looks windy. Windy indeed. Where's your horse from Stardew Valley when you need it? Alright, we'll go talk to the tavern first, because I don't know if the blacksmith's open yet. Usually the day and night cycle has to be like half and half for the people in town to be around. It's good you know how to use a sword. Kresvold told me about how you helped him. Here, have a beer. It's on the house. Oh, had I known, I wasted my money. Ask about the garden. I found an abandoned garden near the graveyard. Can you tell me anything about it? Oh, the garden. It was seized by the merchant to cover someone's debts. I can't find anybody who will make any use of it. I can't give you permission to use the garden. Who else would agree to grow crops near the graveyard? You've unlocked a new technology and got the blueprint for an empty garden bed. Ask about the details. You should find someone who will use it. You said the garden belonged to the merchant? It's a bit tricky. He has the right to rent it, but everything north of the village, north of the path to the town is village property. We have a democratic community here, and I'm the head of it. I see. Good, but you still need to talk to the merchant. It's his property. It's not exactly proper to give you permission without his approval, but it'll be fine if you promise to settle the details with him later. Sure, I'll talk to him. He comes to trade with the locals every open circle. He owns the barn just south of the tavern. Okay, we're gonna sell him back this beer that I just got, because I don't need it. Now I have 1 silver and 42 copper. Woohoo! Okay, so let's go talk to the blacksmith. It's almost time for him to be here. So this is where the merchant will be. He'll stand here, but it looks like we missed him by a couple days, so we got a while till he's back. Alright, blacksmith, and he's not out here yet. We'll go ahead and dig up some of his sticks for him. Some of his messy sticks. His yard's a mess. Kind of in general. I'm like stuck. And beautifying neighborhood. Alright. There he is. Yeah, so it's like when everything's half up. Trade. So we need 1 iron part. Can we afford it? 60 copper. Youch. Alright, that's all we needed from him. And he pretty much took all our money anyway, so. Back to the farm. Hopefully, it won't be too long and we'll have enough money to buy a warp stone from the tavern. Cutscene. Everything is ready, Monsignor. I don't know how to say that word. Monsieur? Good. Were there any problems? No, sir. Except there was a strange fella snooping around. Oh, there he is. Halt. Guys, calm down. I live here, at the graveyard.
I'm afraid to
He
drink
calls us
soda because
guys?
I'm afraid the bubbles
Why,
will
he's
make
a
me
cultist
float
for
up onto the
certain.
ceiling.
I'm the graveyard keeper. I work as keeper of the local graveyard. You can ask any of the villagers about me. Then you're definitely a new one. I feel that you're telling the truth. Would you join me at the witch burning ceremony? It would be my honor. So how did you find yourself in such an interesting position? Hey Fartooth, how are you? Tell him about the real world. Lie. Dodge. Well, it just happened. There's nothing special to say. You're definitely hiding something, and I'll find out what. Here I am, the great Inquisitor. I protect the one true faith and humankind itself. We're having a tough time in the town. The ship of the dead is already overloaded, and there's a new one stuck in the shipyard. I don't even know where the shipyard is. Your graveyard is opening again at a suspiciously auspicious time. The dark cult is rising. I can feel it. Righteous anger rises with it in my soul. Mwahaha. We haven't revealed a witch for a long time, and now we're lighting up the second one this year. And it's only the beginning. Oh, he sounds evil. I mean, we're burning a witch for crying out loud. A witch. Oh man, poor guy. Yikes. Long live the great Inquisitor. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. So, you work with a lot of dead bodies, huh? Yes, I think it's part of my job. And you live right beside this hill, near the graveyard. Is that right? Yes. Interesting, interesting. You know, I need someone to be my friend here at the village. A friend of mine is a friend of the Holy Inquisition. Villagers, they're different from us town citizens. You can't trust them. But you're new here. You might notice something unusual. This game is addicting. I couldn't stop playing it. I'm the same Fartooth. Yeah, I bought it a couple weeks ago when it came out, and yeah, I've been playing a ton of it. This is actually my second playthrough, so I'm excited to play it again. I'm still working on my other playthrough. I haven't finished it by any means, but I'm playing it off stream, my other game, because I'm doing tutorials for it for YouTube. Agree to be his friend. Sure, it'll be my pleasure to be your friend. A wise choice. Friendship is based on trust and goodwill. To earn my trust and to be a friend of the Inquisition, you will have to show your goodwill. So, I have a couple of minor tasks for you. What kind of tasks? Everything in due time. Today is a day of wrath, not a day of sweating the minor details. We can talk next circle with a line above it, or any other circle with a line above it. I like to come here. There is no other place where I can feel my holy wrath so deeply. Okay, creepy. Good to know. I played for 10 to 14 hours a day till I finished. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. I haven't played that much. I don't have that much time to play. But I play it probably every day. Not always, but mostly every day when I get time. But I only probably get about an hour a day. Maybe 2. Alright, so now I can use the garden, so let's claim it. So now we can build garden beds. We don't really have a reason to start gardening yet, but we're gonna throw down some garden plots anyhow. Won't spoil unless you ask. Oh, thank you. Alright, we're not gonna like get those ready for planting yet. I'll do one so you can see what it looks like, but I don't have any seeds, so not really the most useful thing right now. We are going to get these mushrooms though, because we can use these. Cook them. Cook them up real nice. And we'll skip the berries for now. Okay, so I can make the other crafting table. Heyo. Alright. So it was the wooden anvil that we wanted to make. You can just stick it right here. It's nice and small. Kind of like a puzzle to figure out how these all fit together. So now we can make nails and simple iron parts using the anvil with ingots that we smelt at the furnace. It all's making sense. Let's actually fuel this thing. So we'll give it some fuel. And I don't have any iron yet. What do I have in my inventory? I have sticks and a mushroom. So let's put these in here, and I can probably put another log or two on my pile. And all of my baked meat is done. So let's see if I can... I don't have enough mushrooms. I need 5 and I only have 3. Darn it. So how many hours total did it take you to beat the game, Fartooth? Alright, so let's see what else we need to make here. I think I've made all the current... Oh, the stone cutter. We need to make that still. So we need some more flitch, and then we'll need to find iron to make nails. So let's make flitch. Just need 1 log. And I'll just eat some of my baked meat for 15 more energy, since I'm out. Maybe we can get up here and get some of this iron before it gets dark. So there's some up here, but there's also bats. Ooh, what happened? Did Firebot just like reset? Looks like it. Okay, so let's eat. We'll eat all the meat, all the baked meat, and we'll just go to town on this iron. Oh, there's a body. Uh-oh. Okay, we might have to not get iron. We might have to go get the body. Or maybe I don't care about the body. I'm gonna get the iron. I want all the iron. So in the early game, you can get iron from the rocks right here in the swamp, which is really convenient, but there's a limited supply of it. Later, you can get it from the mountain. Oh, the bats are here. Okay, we're done. We'll be back later. I don't want to fight the bats. I just want to mine in peace. So we're going to let the bats have their fun. I'm going to start smelting this iron, and then I'm going to go down and get that body. So I need more fuel to smelt iron because it takes 30. And it looks like I can only smelt 1 ingot right now. I just don't have enough wood, so I probably need to do some stick digging. Get enough to do more. Alright, so the body's out here. It's at 97%. That number goes down. That's how fresh it is. Alright, and all we can do is extract flesh. So we will do that. And we'll take the body. And I'm just gonna bury this one, because I don't really have a whole lot of reason not to. I could go dump it in the river, but this will take away 1 negative point by just burying it, and I'll get a certificate so I can make some money. So it seems worth it to me right now. Okay. Thank you for that host, Hillian. What's going on? Alright, so that's still working. So we're gonna store all the iron ore and our flitch. I got a burial certificate and a story. I'm gonna actually put the story down here in my basement because I don't really need it right now. So we're gonna store those. And we're gonna get rid of some of this rubbish in here. It'll give us some some free flour too, it looks like. Woohoo, for free stuff. Okay, now I'm out of energy. Thought I'd just use what I had here. So with the flour, if I go out and get some water, I can make some dough, and then I can bake some bread. Awesome. Okay, so we'll do that later. Hey Amy, what's going on? I don't know why your message did not pop up on my Restream chat. It's really weird. I wasn't ignoring you, it just didn't pop up. I'm doing well, Hilly, I'm doing well. Yeah, we're just playing some Graveyard Keeper. You're playing Blackout, the beta, that's cool. I'm actually thinking that's where we're going to leave it for today. So we've burnt a witch, we have opened the garden back up, we've got the Graveyard Keeper 101 going on, digging graves and dealing with corpses, and we've learned some basic cooking and smelting, and we have also been introduced to the Inquisition, and we got some crafting tables going here, and the area around the cabin pretty cleaned up. So I think we're going to leave it here for episode 1, and hopefully we will resume episode 2 maybe later this week. So be sure if you're watching on YouTube to hit that bell icon so you're notified whenever I go live, and also subscribe, and also be sure to hit that follow button over on Mixer if you're watching there, so you can also get notified when I go live there. And I hope you guys have a great afternoon, and thank you everybody that came by to hang out, and I will see you next time. Enjoy your afternoon.